open between early position and late position based on what position you're in. And by learning to adapt, you're going to have a one-up on a lot of your competition, because when you get into situations where your opponents don't do what they're supposed to, and spoiler alert, that happens a lot, you will have practice and experience adapting, whereas the memorization crowd will just go, I've never seen a chart for this, I don't know what to do. You're bluffing. I raise. Oh my gosh. Sue needs her glasses fixed because she thinks I look good. 84, Chicago Bears.
Oh my God.
No! Yeah, let's go! Wow! Stay low. Just can't get there.
4-ball corner pocket. Too easy sometimes.
Da Bears.
The Sweat SS Assassinine. Gosh. I need medical help.
What does this Rattlesnake series mean to you?
This Rattlesnake series is my WSOP. I'm not going to Vegas this summer. I've made that decision. I have peace about that decision. And so this 3-week series is kind of my opportunity to go out and lay it all out there, play the best poker I can play, and see what I can do. I haven't really put in a full series on Global before. I've played parts of them before for sure, but this is the first time I'm really committing to playing all the events. So I'm excited to see, can I win a trophy? Can I maybe win 2 trophies? Can I even make some final tables, right? Like, there's 100 events. Obviously, anything can happen over a 100 event stretch, but I'm eager to get out there and flex my muscles, show some of the new skills and tactics I've been using, and get a measure of what they do against the competition. Backdoor equity is essentially hands that has equity that can be hit if we go runner, runner. Now for this, we're going to focus primarily on what we call backdoor flush draws and backdoor straight draws. The reason we focus on these 2 draws and not, for example, going runner, runner for a full house is the frequency with which how often they happen. With backdoor flush draws and straight draws, you're going to have more outs you can hit on the turn that open up the opportunity to hit your draw on the river. And that allows us to stay in the hand till the turn more frequently, which forces our opponent to be aggressive over multiple streets. So let's start with how we identify backdoor flush draws. This is probably the easier of the 2. A regular flush draw is essentially when you have 2 hearts, diamonds, clubs, spades in your hand, and there are 2 hearts, clubs, diamonds, spades on the flop. With a backdoor flush draw, essentially we're looking for one of that suit. So if you had king, queen of hearts, and the flop was 8 of hearts, 3 of diamonds, 2 of clubs, we would essentially have a backdoor flush draw where if we got a heart on the turn and then we got a heart in the river, we would have a flush. Similarly, let's say you had ace of hearts, king of clubs, but the flop came 9 of hearts, 8 of hearts, 2 of diamonds. This would be a similar but slightly different situation where, again, if there was a heart on the turn and a heart on the river, you would have the nut flush.
This is important. How old are you?
Older than you.
Older.
Are you older than me?
This
I
feels
think
like
so.
a prop bet.
Right.
Ooh,
It's close.
I think it's probably
Close.
Come on, it's just a number. How
I'm,
old
I'm,
are you?
I'm 53.
Okay.
I'm 53.
I take the over on that.
You can take the over, but first of all, Grandpa, I look younger than you.
That's true.
I'm in better shape with one arm.
Also true.
That's fair.
Now, the first thing we have to do when it comes to a poker career is ask ourselves one question. What is our goal? And our goal can be a wide variety of things. If you want to make money at this game and income is your primary goal in poker, it absolutely can be. But there's a multitude of other goals that we can have in our poker career. It can be about winning particular tournaments, competing in certain fields, getting our bankroll to a certain flex flags, which is a way of saying that they try to cash in tournaments in different countries around the world so they can get that flag put in their Hendon mob. You can niche in a particular game or format of poker. You can use it as an excuse to travel to new places you've never visited. Or your goal can simply be to have the most fun you can possibly have. But answering this question is absolutely critical because this is how we now take the next step and allow ourselves to make our own personal goals. Once you shift away from the status quo of what a traditional poker career looks like and you start to set goals for yourself, you start to unlock more fun and more potential for your poker career. Because now you're not just playing for the sake of playing or competing for the sake of competing. You're going after a goal that you are specifically passionate about that will give you additional motivation, excitement, and joy as you chase your ultimate dreams in this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleading with you today. Killingbird is winning his home game leaderboard, and we cannot let that happen. Do you realize that if KB wins this leaderboard, he will move to the semifinals, where with his newfound confidence, he will find a way to win that semifinal and the 100K Studios ring. That will qualify him for the championship in August, which he will run all over, earning himself a Run Good Poker Series trip. After running 2 ultra marathons to get to the RG event, he will win that event in record time, taking down 25K for his victory and winning GQ's Sexiest Man of the Year. After that, he will take that money and go to next year's World Series and fire the main event, max late regging it as he high-fives Phil Hellmuth on his way into the casino. Then after he takes down the main, he's going to go use his new winnings to buy the Miami Dolphins and move them to Rally and rename them the Rally Lone Riders. His second move as GM will be drafting Talia Tagovailoa and creating the first dual QB offense, effectively ruining the NFL as we know it. Surely you can see why this cannot happen. As such, I'll be live at 4 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/PokerPastor to train, prepare, and pep speech you all into a perfect state to go in and destroy him in his home game. After you guys are ready to go, we'll send them right over to his stream where you guys can start to rip into his confidence and prevent this catastrophe from happening. Even if you've never played in KB's home game, all you need to do is sign up for a membership at 100K Studios and play in the home game tonight for a chance to win your way to the Season 2 championships. Help me get the word out today and save the NFL. Hashtag don't let KB win.
You have gone to Vegas for 5 years running. Why skip this year?
I'm skipping Vegas this year for a couple reasons. One, I just don't see the value in it for me this year. I had so much success playing online last year during the WSOP because everybody else was focused on live and the fields were so soft, and I didn't really need to be in Vegas to do that. With Global pulling out of Nevada now, I don't even have access to them if I were to go to Vegas this summer. So staying home, being able to grind online, and take full advantage of that from the comfort of my own home has a lot of value. Vegas also takes a huge toll on me every year. When I go out there for 4 weeks and it's 4 weeks away from my family, 4 weeks away from my dogs, 4 weeks away from my own bed, it usually takes me like 6 to 8 weeks to come back and recover. I don't feel very social. I don't want to hang out with people. I don't want to talk. And it's just a lot. And I just don't see the upside of chasing some pipe dream score. I've had the experience. It's amazing to go out there and have it, but I don't need it. And so I think the best thing for me and my family is to stay home, focus on the online grind, and continue to work on all of the fun projects I'm working on right now. All right, let's get into a nasty topic that can be really overwhelming for a lot of poker players: blockers and unblockers. Now, this is another concept that a lot of poker players misuse and abuse, and hopefully we can kind of set the record straight on how you should be thinking about them. But first, we need to make sure you understand what blockers and unblockers are. So let's break it down. Remember, as you know, there are 4 suits for every single card and 13 different cards in the deck. Blockers are cards that are in your hand that make it less likely for your opponent to have that hand. For example, if there's 3 hearts on the board and you hold 1 heart on your hand, it makes it slightly less likely that they have a flush. And while the difference in odds that they can hold a flush in a situation like that are not massive, every couple percentage points counts. And in effect, we're not using blockers to figure out if our opponent has a flush or not, but rather the types of hands we can have in a given situation that are better than others because it makes it less likely that they have that flush. And in turn, unblockers are cards in our hand that make it more likely that our opponent has a certain type of hand. So imagine there is a busted flush draw in the river and our opponent is jammed, and we want them to have that busted flush draw as one of the hands that they would be likely to bluff. We don't want to have any cards of that suit in our hand. We want to be unblocking that suit so that it's more likely that they have a busted flush draw.
I just want to know this so you can move on. But are you saying that your bankroll has a chastity belt? That's what you're saying.
I don't follow the analogy.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. You just don't want to say anything. You know?
They say don't cap ranges, he caps careers, reads lines like confessions, exposes fears. Back from the ashes, crack but clear, playing cards like sermons they forgot to hear. It's not about hands, it's about how you hold them. He folds fake legend, stacks truth and shows them. No solver, need it when your guts is loud. He don't need a chart, he reads the crowd. They came with HUDs, he came with scars. They played the meta, he plays his cards. This ain't no grind, it's redemption pride. For every kid with a shot and no seat inside. He's not chasing bracelets, he's fixing the frame. Taking back poker from the gate kept game. Robin Hood vibes with a villainous grin. You bring GTO, he brings the win. Wrap it up. You get one shot to be real. No safety nets, no highlight reel. Wrap it up. This is blood and will, not the math, not the hype, not the sponsored thrill. Wrap it up. For the ones denied, the wrecks in the back, the kids who tried. Wrap it up. Now the moment's lit. You miss this stream, you might miss your shit. He's not here for the claps or the clapbacks. He's here for the grinders with dreams and a snapback. The ones who deposit and sweat every hand while the game got hijacked by the GTO plan. They call it variance, he calls it fate. Takes every bad beat and uses it for weight. Every loss is a lesson, every bluff is a page. He's been writing this book since they locked him in the cage. It ain't luck, it's legacy, etched in the grind. In the folds that they mocked, in the lines they declined. And when the cards hit the felt and the lights go cold, he ain't scared of the silence, that's where he's born. There's no hype man, no pay parade. Just a chip on his shoulder and a debt unpaid. Now the lights turn red and the stream goes live. If you ain't hype yet, check your pulse or alive. This is grit in the flesh, all heart, all heat. No button press. No tricks, no mask, just truth in the tank and the 4-bet blast. For the overlooked name, the misfits, the dreamers who still love the game. Yeah, you know that this moment is his, and when he wins it all, the world will know who he is.
What up, peeps? Happy Sunday to you. Let's get some music going here. We are live in 4 tournaments right now. This is the Run Good online ring event. I haven't missed, I think I only missed one of these. Because the upside of winning a ring is obviously a big deal, but I haven't played much else on this site. This is my first time playing on the downloaded client. We got microphone? We do not.
That's not working. Not sure why. Okay. Well, what's up, everybody? Round two here. I wonder why that didn't work. Something's broken with my touch portal. It didn't automatically mute me. Hope you all doing well. We're in 4 tournaments right now. We are in the Run Good ring event, the 100K free roll that they did. We're in. Okay, that's still working. The Rattlesnake High, 99.1A, and the Rattlesnake Low. We're going to get up to 6 tables here for sure. I was helping my friend Wendell Geek get the stream rocking. Alright, what? Why is video capture device on?
There's weird stuff going on with my stream right now. So if there was echo, I apologize for that too. I don't understand what the hell is going on. It's been one of those days, y'all. It's been one of those weekends. Top pair and a flush draw, always a nice flop. Got ace queen off here in the ring event. We're 18 out of 335 here. Still have 41 minutes of late reg. Big blind range here. We're going to check this back. We don't want to get blown off of our equity. Let me know if the audio is good now. I don't know why it did what it did. I'm going to check something. Okay. Interesting. See if I can figure out what's going on here real quick, because this will bug me. Okay, so I need to change all of these. Isolating here in the free roll. I've made some decisions about next year. Pretty safe flop, and we can't get 3 streets of value here. So I'm going to put this into my check back range. We also don't need 3 streets. Like, we can get all in with 2, so. Now I'm going to go for thin value here.
click, fold, shove. Nothing fits like it used to love. Screens a blur, my hands are numb. I hear my voice, but I'm playing dumb. Layer edge pain, brains fried cold. Miss the cue and the story's old. But I'm still here, stack decays, and I just shoved 10 deuce again. Okay. I'm spiraling.
All right.
But in Smash, I forgot how. I'm betting blind.
I think we've gotten all of the issues. What's up, everybody? Shout out DFS Brat, my good friend One Dog Geek, Joe Walton. What's going on? It's a wrap. Yeah, for some reason, it added my camera audio to the list of audio feeds on the audio mixer. And I don't know why, because it wasn't set up that way last stream and I didn't add it. So it just, for some reason, decided to add that into the list of audio sources. Really weird. All right, let's go back to our featured table here. Wouldn't mind winning a ring on stream. OBS is notorious for pushing updates that do weird things and not necessarily giving you a heads up that things have changed. I've had to roll back on multiple occasions in the past. Three betting here in the 99 1R1A. Cool, cool. Glad to hear it. We're going to do some big giveaways today, so stick around. We're going to give away one ramp poker course. We're going to give away 2 months of Rec Poker Premium. And we're going to give away a month of private coaching. Because I'm not 100% I'm going to be able to stream next weekend. So we're going to give all the prizes out today. What's up, buddy? Above average flop here 5 ways. We're looking for a small check raise here. Hi, buddy. You want to come up and say hi to the stream? Come here. Let's show the stream how cute you are, my little man. Oh, thank you. Man, I kind of just want to call now. I don't know that I want to scare anybody off. All right. Well, that worked out good for us. All right, we're going to lead here just because I expect a lot of checkbacks. Hold on, I'm getting a call. This should be fun. All right, hold on. I'm sure this is going to be a disaster to pick this phone call up, but we'll do it. We'll do it. Let me kill the music because they're going to want to hear whatever nonsense is coming. Hello, sir.
You are a son of a bitch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, why would you send a dude on an airplane to throw
You know what the funny thing is, KB? He did it for free, my friend.
This is true.
He didn't even charge me.
That makes it worse.
I mean, literally for free.
I don't. So wait a minute. I was your pawn in this. I didn't know that. Laughing at us. He is.
I'm not laughing at Geek. I'm laughing at KB.
KB's not going to remember this tomorrow, Rob.
Oh, well, in that case, I've got a joke for you.
Okay.
What do you call a miserable, depressed, decrepit man who wants to jump off a bridge?
I don't know what.
A Dolphins fan.
See, I don't like you very much. See, that's uncalled for. Well, Bears fans would know, though, right?
I don't know. We're looking pretty good this year. I mean, we got one of the best coaches in the league.
Man, I'll tell you, the number of years in a row that the Bears have won the offseason, it's approaching record numbers here.
Well, to be fair, they were eons behind the Packers, so it takes a little while to get caught up. But we are incrementally catching up each season.
This is true. You did beat us once last year.
We did. Might be twice this year.
Premium Beats is a huge Bears fan. You can ban him.
So who would win between the Dolphins and the Chippewas? If Central Michigan and Miami played? Like 6-3 in the fourth?
So rude. It's so rude. So rude. 3 in the fourth. How many turnovers?
Or I don't know. Are they raspberry?
I have long said, Rob, you are the king of trolling. You're very good at it.
It comes natural. It comes natural with a legend like KV. And he takes it so well. He takes it like a champ. Like his annual colonoscopies. He just runs with it.
Not fair. 2-on-1.
What's not fair, buddy? What's not fair? My stream's listening. They're compassionate people. So you tell the stream what's not fair, buddy. You get their attention. The floor is yours.
Okay, hold on a minute. Leanne has summoned KB, so I have been handed the phone for now.
Gotcha.
But I'm going to go sit at KB's stream.
Okay.
The screen up that shows just me and not his tables.
Okay.
Anyway, what were you saying?
I was asking him I was telling him that my stream's a very compassionate audience, and it was his opportunity to express to them what wasn't fair. They listen well. But then he got summoned probably to put pasties on.
Let me answer for KB.
Okay, go ahead. Why don't you just go ahead and clue my stream in from start to finish? Just tell them the whole story, since they might not all know what's going on.
Yeah, so the story is I came and told KB that I was going to go flying today on his stream. And then I told him I was going to go to the beach and dip my toes in the water. And he said, that's a good idea. Of course, I told him this when he was very sober. And then I decided I was going to go show up at his house. And I called you for help to say, hey, can you record this? And you started recording it. And then when I was right about to take off, you said, hey, let's figure out a way to do a bet on this. And so you set up a bet that had something to do with raspberries, because you knew I was bringing raspberry turnovers,
as a troll for KB. And then I showed up. On the way, I also called Leanne, his wife, and said, "Hey, is it? I just wanted to check to make sure that it wasn't going to be a problem that I showed up." And she's like, "Yeah, no, it's not going to be a problem." Anyway, I get here. I have to walk by. There's a window right here, right next to him, and I had to walk by the window in order to get in here. And he didn't see me. And then I came in the house and just barged in. And then he ran away from me. His first reaction was to get up and run away from me because he was terrified of raspberries.
Coward. What a coward.
Yes, exactly. He didn't come by and say, "What the heck are you doing here?" and give me a hug. No, he just got up and ran away. And so at that point, I decided it was time to take the raspberry turnovers and just throw them at him. And that's basically how you won the bet. And somehow or another, this is your fault.
Well, I don't mind taking the blame because you can take the credit for the good parts of this plan, and I'll take the blame for the bad parts.
He's also very, 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 very many sheets to the wind. So I don't really think he's going to remember much of this.
I mean, he was taking a shot for every loss the Dolphins had last year, so I think he's 14 or 15 deep.
That's a lot of shots.
I know.
Rob was saying you were taking a shot for every time the Dolphins lost last year. That's why you're so drunk. I don't like him. He's not a very good friend.
But I hear the Dolphins are going to change their logo to KB's liver, which
He's going to the bathroom, and probably we need to get the flush emotes out in chat right now.
Oh. Did you bring a mask, Geek?
A mask? No.
Yeah. Just to warn you, by the way, Geek, the last time you went to the bathroom before you got there, I asked him if the hand soap had raspberries in it, because that would have made him lose the bet already. And he said, I didn't wash my hands. So you might want to, and he hugged you too. Oh, bro. Ugh. You got any
Dude, switch over to his screen for a second and look at my face.
All right, hold on. Hang on, I gotta pull it up. I gotta pull it up in Edge because I got global tables going, so it won't pull up video. But this I gotta see.
Employee pricing across
now I gotta
the
get
full
through the
line.
ads.
Fun fact, Hank. 4 to 7.
So annoying.
Okay, well, maybe somebody will clip it.
Hold that face.
It's not a good. It's that.
I can see it in my head.
Yeah, the Twitch guy that's doing the ew. That was me. That was me.
Yeah, you might see if his hands are moist when he returns.
And then you had to use that word.
I'm just trying to help you, buddy. I thought you'd want to.
Somehow or another, he still has 53 viewers. I don't really understand this.
I wanted to make sure you had a heads up. I mean, the streaming landscape has changed since you last streamed. I mean, what works in the streaming world is a little bit different nowadays.
Oh, okay. Well, someday we'll have to talk about that.
Are you getting back? Are you putting your hat back in the ring?
No.
Oh, damn it.
Not at all.
I mean, if you can fly all the way to, if you can,
I deleted all of my poker clients completely. I don't have anything installed.
you can reinstall them. That doesn't take long at all.
I know that I can. I just don't want to.
That's fair. Oh, he's behind you. All right. So see if his hands are,
So this was my reaction. This was my reaction when you said he didn't wash his hands.
Waiting for it.
Okay, so how do I start a beer pong?
So you're going to type exclamation start beer pong, all one word, no spaces, and then a space after that. And you're going to put whatever the prize is, but make sure that has no spaces too.
Okay. Let's see. 10,000 Satoshis. 10,000. That's what I was.
Oh God. And I spent all my tickets on the last giveaway like an idiot. So I'm curious, the guy behind you, the hat he's wearing, is that like a dying seal? What is that? Looks like roadkill? I'm trying to figure out what the logo is on that hat.
It's a very, very black dolphin's hat. So yeah, dying seal.
Oh, okay, dying seal. That's good to know.
Well, I mean, Tua throws about as well as a dolphin, right?
It's hard to throw when you have concussion fingers.
It's true.
He's like flashing gang signs while he's got his helmet half off his head.
Yes.
But hey, I think the over-under for wins for the Dolphins this year is 5.5. So KB can lose that bet too. And, you know.
I would bet $1 million on the Dolphins over. I mean, we play the Jets and Dolphins and kind of Patriots.
Yeah, but the Jets got rid of Aaron Rodgers, so they might actually be a decent team now.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's probably true.
I mean, the Dolphins couldn't even beat Aaron Rodgers last year. Like, yikes.
They beat him twice.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
You want to bet?
I think I want to bet. I don't think Aaron Rodgers beat the Dolphins one time last.
So is he going to eat a turnover so he can avoid paying out this bet? Because I don't know if he can afford to give away 4 TPE memberships. That's ugh.
That's free.
The business partners might vote him out.
Do you have business partners still?
Yeah, they're out there. Okay.
They're out there.
I almost died.
Really?
What up?
Really? That's not good.
What happened?
Okay, here you go. Talk to Rob and play poker. I'm not supposed to be playing poker for you.
What is this?
Who almost died?
Rob.
Hi.
It seems like a winning hand to me.
By the way, you guys can check out KB at twitch.tv/killingbird. But it probably should be Killing Dolphin, if I was being honest.
I hate him so much.
Every time he says he hates you, Rob, you just gotta know that he actually loves you.
Oh, he'd give me a hug if I was there. Probably 2.
No, he would.
I would.
He would take those greasy, unwashed bathroom hands and wrap them right around me. Right around my waist.
Wait, how do I? Oh, we can't see my tables. Oh, there you go. Shit. Gold.
This would be a great time, Geek, for me to pull out all the spoof videos I've done of you and KB, because he won't remember that I did any of them.
That's true. What is this?
I've got the one where he like wins the World Series of Poker and then like moves. Oh, we're going FaceTime now. Oh snap!
Oh, look, there he is.
We got the one where KB wins the World Series of Poker and then moves the Dolphins to Durham, and drafts Talia. And then there's like the 16. It's kind of a long video, but there's the 16-minute video ode to KB with like highlights of all of his stream clips over the last 10 years. That's a good one.
Nobody wants to see that.
Oh, I don't
You
know.
wanna see that?
I think Geek would want to see that.
No. You don't really want to.
I do want to see that.
You want to.
I'll get you the link. I'll get you the link right now because it's just KB being every bit as amazing as we know he is. And I still have the One Dull Geek remix. Am I blurry? Shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm hardcore. My mom's calling me. I'm gonna get in so much trouble not for answering this call, but I'm committed to the cause here. We got to get you this link.
He has lights and stuff.
Oh, it does look like a studio.
Yeah, look at
Yeah.
those lights. Those are great.
Well, bro, I got to make up for this ugly face. I got to do something to keep people watching.
I mean, we weren't gonna say anything.
But you did turn on FaceTime.
I did. Oh, I see. Yeah, you guys can see the studio. That's why you're. I thought you were just watching the stream. Yeah, this is hooked up to my phone. I can change the colors, and I've got independent color lights on each side, and
Oh wow.
yeah, sound paneling back there. Albeit, it doesn't really do. Was that English?
You heard.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Just gotta remember to actually send it.
How do I do this? I do.
Well, we got a beer pong started.
Oh, we. Ron's beer pong. What are we giving away here?
10,000 satoshis.
You guys can't see this. It won't show up on the camera, but KB and Geek here. Are you trying to get my stream banned, KB? Because you're doing me a favor. You've seen Geek, so we know who your favorite is.
Well, if I had known he was coming here today, I would have been like, I have to update all my software.
He's like, I didn't know he was coming, so I couldn't put him to work.
I would have used him so much.
You'd have done your first Windows update in like 7 years.
Oh, dude. No joke. Wait, what happened? Beer pong.
So who is that person?
Lakar. Are you there?
Oh, Michael Longcar?
Oh, Longcar.
No, I don't think it's Longcar. Lackhart 009.
Laccar. Oh, he's here. We sending him?
We're sending him 10,000 satoshis. Lackhart, you need to send me a Bitcoin address.
Laccar. Send the Bitcoin address. That's kind of crazy. I am so thankful that Geek, like 10 years ago, never sell Bitcoin.
Oh, thanks for the heads up, Geek. 10 years ago? You could have given.
You too?
Yeah, like 4 years ago, not 10. You just like Killingbird more than me. I get it.
Well, I mean, you're a Bears fan, so.
There's no reason to ever get rid of Bitcoin. Just keep it.
Or give it away at 10,000 satoshis at a time.
How much? Did we ever figure out how much that was you gave away?
Yeah.
It was a lot.
It was basically $10 at when it was about $300 a piece.
Yeah, but your math was wrong.
Let's take 1,000.
You said 33 times. It's 333 times.
Okay, so now it's $3,300.
Yeah.
That is wild.
But also you gave money to Dusty.
True.
I never remember how much that was, but it was definitely more than what it was.
It is worth about $250 now. They took the cash. They didn't take the Bitcoin. I actually still have the Bitcoin. They didn't want it. There's no Bitcoin.
Front move.
So I'm dropping like every 10th packet in my I did a ping, and it's just like every 10th packet is just dying.
Like on FaceTime too.
It's really annoying because I don't know what I can do about it.
You get Google Fiber.
I wonder if Club WPT is causing problems, but it worked the first 30 minutes of the stream.
Yeah, a twice New York Pepsi.
No. Okay. I just want to make sure you're good. Dude, it's so weird that Geek is here. By the way, for those who don't know, Geek is our moderator, probably.
It's been a minute.
Alright, he's one of our earliest moderators. He's here hanging out in the streets.
KB, you know what's really going to warp your mind? He flew here first so I could give him the turnovers.
I hate you so much. Dude, I
Oh, that's genius.
So it's way too kind. Way too kind. Did you see Spot when you came in?
I did. He saw me. He came in. Look, he was investigating to make sure you were okay. Then he peered around the corner, saw me. He said, "Nope, I'm not."
Spot is an absolute Stone Cold legend. You guys are fucking awesome. I do appreciate every single one of you. So crazy that you're here. This is kind of weird. I'm freaking out a little bit.
Yeah. Basil is basically right. Or you could use a less scammy website like River or Strike. Strike would be the good one.
I wish I could figure out what's going on with my internet.
I like to raise the toast. Bob and the One Dog Geek, I appreciate you guys.
Cheers, brother.
This would be so much better if you were staying here tonight.
It would be. That would be fun.
But I know you don't like it that much. But we could definitely get fucked up.
True.
I mean, no offense, but I think he'd rather snuggle with his wife than you, Derek.
Well, we did have Ashbro.
Have you seen me lately? I look good.
He does. He does. He has lost a lot of weight.
I look good as fuck.
Oh, I know you look good. But you know, I can't say what I was gonna say, but let's just say One Dog Geek. One Dog Geek, if he's at the poker table, he likes action, and you fold a lot. So if he goes home, he'll get called.
How are you good at poker when you don't even play poker? I don't like this.
Oh, I think my internet's back. Fingers crossed.
Have we ever seen Rob's wife?
We have not.
You've-
I've seen Rob's wife in person.
Rob, we'd like to see your wife on screen.
It's really.
I remember about my son when he first met his wife. He was like,
It costs a lot of money to get wife appearances. It's really expensive part of my budget. So, especially impromptu, because I got to fly her in, and you know it's.
"How's your Russian going?"
I'm getting better. Getting better.
Basil in the house, good to see you. Hey, shout out to everyone. Hey, so the TP3 roll, you know, it's been a long time thing. But we got 48 people here. I think we're about to end the TP3 roll, I think.
Oh, really?
And it's just like, I mean, no hate to the people running out, but feels like it's kind of run its course.
You know what's funny, KB? They're still running my Sunday game.
Dude, sometimes people come into my stream and say, "How did I get into this PokerPastor?" You know, like, I don't know. I have no idea.
Does somebody have the password?
Yeah. I mean, I have the password somewhere.
But you never share it.
Well, because there's nothing going. I mean, that was like from 2 years ago. They've just left it in the lobby.
I would love to, but that's just not feasible. Strike.me, that's the one, Stewie.
It's technically.
Well, KB, you definitely got me back, buddy. Good job. That was a good one.
No, you win. You win.
But I won the last one, and the one before that, and the one before that.
Rob plays the long game, man. He sets you up.
I hate his stupid face so much. I don't like him anymore.
Play the video. Play the Ode to KB. The KB's Best Clips video is so good. Yes, I want to watch you guys watch that video.
I'm trusting Geek to make this all happen. Hard to say.
Don't click on the one that says head of the Dolphins fan club. There's only 7 members in that one.
Okay. Fucking hate you so much.
6 of them are related to him.
Wait, why didn't you go PokerPastor and then come here?
That would, you know, I wish I had thought of that.
That would have been so.
Okay, so where do we get to watch this tape right over here? Is there a scene that
You guys might want to watch this video. It's all of KB's best clips. Twitch.tv/killingbird while I try and figure out what the hell's going on with my internet here.
That's not it. Not it. One of these has to be it. That's the back camera.
One of these things is not like the other.
I made him do this.
Which one is it? This, but gotta move all of you. You know what we need to do? We need to go over here. And we're going to choose a different
It's going to take him 30 minutes to figure out how to play a video on screen.
window capture.
Go to full screen. Oh, it's
Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, here we go.
Oh, we figured it out. Oh,
what?
This is fantastic. Year. After that, you will take that money and go to next year's World Series and for the main event, Max leveraging it as he high-fives Bill Cummings on his way into the casino. Then after he takes down the main, he's going to go use his new winnings to buy the Miami Dolphins and move them to Raleigh and rename them the Raleigh Lone Riders. Raleigh? His second move as GM will be
Raleigh Durham.
and creating the first dual QB offense, effectively ruining the NFL as we know it. Surely you can see why this cannot happen. As such, I'll be live at 4 p.m. Eastern at
What a legend you are, KB.
Rain, Hair, and Head Speech all into a perfect state. Look at that hair, though, Rob.
I know. I get in weird phases, huh? Mustaches and...
That's you. Even if you've never played
It's just promo stuff after that. You can kill the rest of that video.
membership at 100K Studios and play in the
Pull up the best clips.
debates of the season
That's like literally every KB highlight from the last 10 years.
and save the NFL. Hashtag don't let KB win.
let's knock it off.
That was pretty good. Rob, that was pretty good. Okay, what's the other one? Let's find the other one.
Yeah, you want the...
There's one of me?
Yeah, that don't you remember? Oh my God. Well, you got to watch that too.
There's a whole nother one. You're giving $1, you know how to single.
I don't remember this at all.
I remember this.
We're going to Blast from the Past.
Or is it? You're out of control now.
Yeah, I know. I'm starting to remember this now. Forgot about this.
How long ago was Conway Twitty? How did you make this video?
This is so great.
Just made this video randomly on like a Sunday night.
PokerPastor, I gotta tell you, I am so looking forward when I get to do this right back at you. Let me see how the audio balance sounds here.
Let me see how the audio balance sounds here. That's amazing.
Boom is the word.
Okay, cheers, everyone.
Man, Rob, I completely forgot about this. This is awesome.
Yeah, we're going back through memory lane, man.
It's like 7 years ago. Let me see how the audio balance. Dropping one video. Full screen. Dedicated Twitch $1. Dude, he shot this whole thing out.
I know he did.
This is gross. This is disgusting.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wait, what are we seeing here?
You're listening to this video. Honestly.
You miss streaming a little bit.
A little bit.
You do.
Yeah, he misses streaming, but he doesn't miss poker. It's hard to stream without poker.
Yeah. I don't know. I stream like 20 days a week without poker. $4,000.
Are you kidding me?
I knew it. I called it. That's a good tournament, right?
$7.
I don't know. I'll take that.
Gangsters. Dirty. Haters too white and dirty. I'm just too white and dirty.
I am also white and nerdy, for the record.
I gotta go. I really do.
Oh, really? Do you?
You've asked this many times. We're in trouble in the free roll here.
Call your wife. I'll talk to her.
No.
Yeah,
I will convince her.
I would not advise that.
Look at Rob.
What?
Well, I haven't told you my whole life plan. Haven't. Rob needs to be a part of this.
What's up?
Things just too light and dirty.
Did you see my table?
I didn't notice it.
My table is a whole bunch of stuff we're selling. Because we're into stuff.
Oh, where are you going? Whichever way the wind points, I guess.
You see my hand?
No. Wow, when does this start, man?
It could be earlier, but no later than April. Thank you, my friend.
All right. So what is this plan?
Rob, this was awesome.
Memory lane, buddy.
What's that? Oh, Cyrus.
Cyrus!
Cyrus, thank you for this. I appreciate you, Alex.
I was bemoaning earlier how I didn't have the ability to mod you.
Go pack, go.
Oh, never mind, Cyrus.
Oh, Ghost of M is here too.
Yeah, I saw Ghost either. I saw Ghost earlier.
So
Are you starting to sober up a little bit?
Oh.
what is this life plan? Where are you moving now?
Rob wants to know the life plan.
Well, it's hard to say. We're gonna probably sell our house in 9 months, and we're gonna hit the road in 10 months.
For like you're gonna RV?
Just a minivan. Just a little minivan. I bought a minivan. It's in my garage. You wanna see it?
I do want to see it. I gotta play and lose this hand, and then when re-roll is over, I gotta go home.
Yeah, we can't pull these.
Ripstick on this one.
I think we win though. Look at red tag.
Clown shoes.
And we can't possibly lose to this guy.
I have a whole grouping, or what do you call that? Tag on Twitter called clown. People that I think are morons.
Yeah. That's this guy. Yeah. We definitely beat him. Well, whether we win or not is another. Definitely have the best hand.
I don't see how he can fold. Back 10.
KB, what should I eat for dinner? Should I get some with raspberries in it? What do you think?
We win.
Let's go.
Rob wants to know if he should get some raspberries for dinner.
Thank you so much. What am I supposed to do with them? I can't even eat them.
You can eat them.
No.
You are capable of eating them.
Your wife wants you to eat them, and you can't. Like, you got to be there for your wife. You got to do what she wants.
So what is this bet? How long does the bet with your wife last?
There's no bet with my wife. My bet is with him.
No, but the weight loss bet with your wife.
Oh, no, I just have to be 195 when I go to LA in a week.
Are you close?
I'm 195.2 today.
Really?
Yeah. Get there for sure. 100%. I was 247. I'm the goat, basically.
How long have you been working on the carbless, carb-free?
It's been on and off for a long pre-COVID.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So when I say to people like 47 to 195, just know that's like 5 years. Yeah.
Well, I went from, so you and I weigh the same thing right now, is what that, because I went from 225 to 195.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah. Very nice.
I started actually.
You look good.
I started going to the gym. I started lifting weights,
Yeah.
and
That helps so much. Yeah. I'm not good at that.
well, the intention wasn't so much for that; it was just to get stronger. Because as I get older, I found myself like not being able to help around the house because I'm like I just feel weak. So I'm like, okay, I got to go get stronger. Now I am fighting and benching and
no kids left in the house.
no, that's not true. I have 2.
You still have 2.
House. 2 married, 2 left in the house.
Ugh. Ugh.
I
Hard pass.
Hand for hand play is over. We made the money. Wait, we made the money? Yeah. So we have to figure out the whole. We do, and Rob's here to talk about that.
I'm pretty sure this is just something you bring up every 6 months to get my hopes up, and then you crush. I go into severe depression for 4 months.
We did have it locked in, and then I was like, I actually don't know because everything's different now because my parents are like, so they're like, we're gonna hang out at the house for like 6 months. So I do have to figure that whole situation, but we really should hang out. I totally agree. Can we call? We have to call here. I mean, maybe you just fly to Illinois, pick up Rob, and I live in a house. No, we're gonna win here though.
We could do the beach house grind in Illinois.
Because Illinois.
I mean, we've got Lake Michigan, which smells like dead fish. We've got all the beautiful farm lakes down here with the runoff. We have options.
Remember the charity streams? Do we drank so many shots of whiskey? Oh, I didn't open this, but it was so much fun. That was fun. But I agree. But we don't really just try.
I seriously got to figure out what I'm going to eat for dinner.
No, we don't eat. We don't eat for dinner.
You already had dinner.
Look at you. Loose chips, that's what you can do. Poker is done. Poker is done. Poker is so stupid. It's a dumb game. Well, wait, isn't there a poker is stupid command? Yeah, yes, let's type that one. It's a Casper command. It is, it's wonderful. It was originated by, there it is.
Somebody's here.
That's a Kristen command. Kristen created that. Did you see his dog tattoos? No, I did not. I donated money to name a dog after Casper's dog, Lucy. Yes. I did see that, like, he got caught up in the virus. That I knew. Yeah, he lost his whole house. That's crazy. Do you think? Oh wait, we have Rob here. Can I call Casper?
You can go. I can go. I'll dip out on you guys.
No, we should not let Rob go.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh.
How do we get Casper into this show? I don't know how to use FaceTime, so I'm not an Apple user. Are you streaming right now?
Yeah.
Wait, the phone. Are you playing on that site that only?
I'm not sure what you're referring to. I'm trying to win a run good ring right now. 57 out of 229.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. I'm trying to win some hardware.
I don't know if I have Casper on my phone. I also want Rob.
We could all get in Discord.
I got Casper on my phone. You got Casper? Yeah. Let's, all right, Rob.
Okay.
And we're gonna call Casper.
All right. I'll see you there.
All right, brother.
Right. He is so sloshed. So sloshed. All right. Let me. So he wants me to join the Discord. So if you guys missed all that, Geek literally got on a plane and flew to Killingbird's house today just to surprise him on stream. And so it's been a crazy day, and he called me and asked me to film it So we got recordings of that. I'm going to go into KB's thing, and then let me see where the audio output is. Device D, but we want to change that to voice meter aux 1. If I can find it, hang on. We got a shot to finally cash a Run Good event. We've bubbled twice and have not cashed one yet. All right, voice meter aux 1. Where the hell is voice meter aux 1? So hard to find. Too many inputs. I think this is it. There we go.
Hey.
All right, now my stream can hear you too now. Thank God.
Oh, that's awesome.
The name was Lucy. How do you do this?
So once you find it, download the picture, and we'll put it in Discord in. That's all it.
I hear footsteps. False alarm.
Lucy? Oh, there it is.
Hey, you're in the money in the free roll.
Hey! Oh, shit. This is the first time I've cast a free roll in my whole life.
Shocker.
I was playing it.
One Dull Geek shows up and he catches the free roll for the first time in his entire life.
It's true. We raise a toast. Hey, y'all are awesome.
What are we doing here?
Fold. Well, we'll just fold. Look at Lucy.
And that's Casper's.
No,
in honor of Casper's.
Yeah, that is in honor of Casper. Such a cute dog. You fold.
No, we want to call. He's.
That is true. We do want to fold. Casper's one of the goats.
He is absolutely.
I absolute Stone Cold legend. Don't get it twisted. He is an absolute legend. Here he is. Okay, gonna fire up my laptop
Let's
and
see if I get the voice channel.
All right. Appreciate you,
Okay,
Casper.
so but we gotta. Okay, so hold on a minute. We gotta get some information to him, and it's on here, right?
Possibly.
I thought that there was the picture of the dog that you wanted.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so if I go look up on Twitter, Lucy, well, he knows this because you tagged him.
But I don't think he really hangs out on Twitter much.
Oh.
Just because he's like fuck Twitter, because you know the whole.
Yeah, I
thing.
got it.
But we have to. I mean, look at how good that dog is. That is a good looking dog. Oh, I fold.
You're Derek Tenbush on Twitter, right?
Yes, I am.
And we gotta look for Lucy. There it is. Okay, so I'm gonna take this picture here, take a screenshot of this, and I'm gonna stick it into the Discord so that Casper can see it. Where the hell is your Discord? There it is.
Hard to say.
There it is. Go into that. There. We're gonna paste. No, that's not what I wanted. That one.
I mean, we do still have 107 big blinds. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
107?
I mean, Oh wait, what's this?
That's a good hand.
KB, that's impressive, buddy.
I mean,
It's down from 400 and something before. He's 18 of 634 in the $11 OSS.
I think we should win this one. Maybe. I mean, it's hard to say.
Bluffing air might. He doesn't fall true to his name.
All right, so what should I get? What should I get for dinner, KB? Help me out here.
Do you have Del Taco?
You're about to be trolled.
No, we don't have Del Taco.
No.
I live in a college town, so most of the food here is either bad or things you've never heard of, or both.
Do you have what's a good?
So mix it up then and get bad and things you've never heard of.
Yo, what's up, Basil? Good to see you. Appreciate you, brother.
16K in the live sponsors. Nice.
Let's fucking go. I forgot to even play that one. To be honest, I was too locked in for this one. Hey, as it should be.
Sushi sounds amazing, but it's really hard to eat sushi on stream.
Sushi never is bad.
Yeah, but
how do you eat it on stream? Like,
You just eat the shit out of that.
you're probably one of those boring people that doesn't use soy sauce or wasabi.
Oh, I eat all the wasabi.
Would you eat some on stream right now?
gas station sushi.
I put wasabi in my eggs. That's how into wasabi I am.
I want to see you eat some wasabi right now on stream, Geek KB.
I don't know if I have any.
When you went out and talked with your wife, it sounded a little bit like you might have been yelling at her.
No.
Okay.
I would never.
Wow, rude.
My wife would punch me directly in the throat. If I ever
See, that's what I was hoping for.
Yeah. Yeah. She. By the way, I don't know how you guys reached her, but she participated in this bullshit.
She did.
And I'm gonna call her out tomorrow. I'm like, you're a
Participated. She begged us to do this. She was like, please come over and troll my husband.
Me and my wife have been together since I was 15. How old am I now? 15.
All right, so how old is she? Which one of you should have gone to prison? I'm just curious.
Oh, she's the older one. She definitely did inappropriate things with a minor. No, I'm just kidding. She was a minor. But I'm just saying, like, what a legend she is. She is an absolute Stone Cold legend. She's such a great human.
She had to be. She married you.
Oh, that's her biggest mistake of all time. How did you reach her?
I just texted her.
I don't like that.
You don't know that Geek and her are on speed dial? Legend of the game!
I don't really like the whole thing.
I don't know if he can hear
How
us.
you doing, buddy? Can you hear me?
Casper here?
Casper's here.
How do we bring that picture up?
Okay, so Casper, if you go into voice chat, next to the voice chat, there's a little thing that says open chat. And I posted a picture there, and KB wanted to make sure you saw this because he knows you're not really on the Twitterverse.
Okay, that looks like Spot.
That is not Spot, but it is a dog that
Lucy.
I sent money to.
Oh, you named it.
I named her Lucy. That is Lucy.
What a sweetie.
She's so cute. Look at that girl. But
That's
I definitely wanted to to give a shout out.
Thanks a lot. I was just getting over losing her, and now you're reminding me.
I know.
Nice
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's not my fault. I was doing the best I could. But no,
I don't mean that. That's nice. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, look at her. She's a beautiful human being.
Well,
But man, like, think of what Casper's gone through. He lost.
This has not been a good year.
No, we could just pretend this year didn't happen. I mean,
and
you
it's
really
still,
lost a dog.
going on. I was supposed to get hip replacement surgery 6 weeks ago, or 4 weeks ago now, and it got delayed by 6 weeks.
Oh,
So,
wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing the best you can. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah, still sorting out all the going through the virtual and literal ashes of the fire, and figuring that out. That's probably not going to get sorted out till definitely until not after the surgery, and probably, if I'm lucky, by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Where are you at right now? Where are you living?
So it's funny. Well, it's not funny, but it's interesting. For something as bad as what happened, I've gotten lucky in a lot of ways. One is, so I evacuated the night of the fire to a friend's house, who put me up for 6 weeks, and basically it was like living in a hotel. And that was nice. And then their next door neighbor happens to own some rental units here in Pasadena, like only about little over a mile away from my original house. These old Craftsman rental units, and I was able to get into one of these. It's really tiny, but the rent doesn't really matter. It's really cheap, but insurance is paying for the rent, and they'll pay it for up to 3 years apparently. So I'm in a pretty decent situation, and because it's so small, it's going to lend itself to my rehab, because I'm going to be in a walk. I'm literally going to be in a Casper walker for 4 weeks or so, as soon as the surgery happens.
Yeah, what a crazy time. Obviously I lived not that far from you, like 10 years ago. And like, I've done the whole fire thing, and, I have so many friends who've been affected by the fires and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was something. I used to joke with people who would say, "Aren't you worried about fires?" And because I lived, if you don't know Altadena, where I was living, it's definitely in the hills, but it's also right, next to Pasadena. So I was down in a little downtown area, and people used to ask me if I was ever worried about fires. I said, well, it would have to burn through a lot of fucking houses to get to me. And sure enough, it did.
Yeah.
Something like 6,000-7,000 homes burnt in Altadena.
Wow, crazy. So crazy. Like you think about like Asheville, like a lot of homes were destroyed in Asheville, but it's not like Pasadena.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much different. But yeah, dude, Casper, appreciate you, brother.
It's funny that a week after the fire, I had to go see my surgeon for the first time about the surgery, and
pretty good hand.
Went in and told the doctor, "Hey, listen, forgive me if I'm a little distracted. I lost my house in the Eaton fire." And he goes, "Well, I lost mine in the Palisades fire." So yeah, it's hitting a lot of people.
Yeah. It's actually crazy.
One of the people who's had a good experience with their insurance company, so that's something to be thankful for too.
Oh wow!
Even though I was underinsured, as everyone is, when nobody is properly insured for something like this. That's why I'm probably not going to rebuild, because I'd have to take out a fairly large loan, although a FEMA interest rate, but still would be more than my mortgage was before the fire. But I'm going to have plenty to, and at my age, I'm 70 next year. I just turned 69 the day before the fire.
69?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I
Yeah,
respect
trying
it.
to make it to 420, but I
Nah,
but
man.
but so I'm at the age where I mean I didn't want to I just bunch of factors makes me not want to rebuild it. Mostly the time factor. It's time for me to get into more not a retirement home, but something like a condo with its single story and all that stuff. And I can easily afford something like that and be able to stay in my locale too. I don't have to move away to afford something. So I'm in pretty decent shape.
Yeah. Like that's to me that's the dream, right? Like you're living I mean, it's kind of funny because you're living the worst life, right? Like your whole house has been destroyed. But at the same time, like you've done the things that allow you to live the best life. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. The issue right now is it's actually just health. This hip is fucking. I'm disabled, really. I mean, I can't. I'm on cane 24/7 on a cane.
Oh.
It pretty much hurts 24/7, so I can't wait to get past this. But it's hobbled me, man.
But you're still really good at blackjack, and last time I hung out with Casper was we were playing roulette. I think.
Roulette.
Yeah. He's still the best.
Wait, are you going to bring up
The
roulette?
reason I'm a gambler is because my mother.
Oh, you went to bed too early. That's your own fault.
Well, that wasn't actually roulette. That was crap.
You went to bed too early. That's your own fault. Nah, yeah, but I like I just wanted to let you know that we did donate money to name a dog after.
Yeah, that's really sweet.
Yeah, I mean
I miss my Lucy a lot. I mean,
I bet
I had her for 15 years, and we had 15 good years. I mean, some of them were rough years. She was not an easy dog in her young years. Like to attack other dogs and stuff like that.
They're the best dogs.
But mellowed out her last 5 or 6 years, and actually liked other dogs. So yeah, she put my sister's dog in the hospital. She put me in the hospital, breaking up a dog.
Oh man.
So she was a piece of work for a while. I was the guy who always had to cross the street when another dog owner came by.
Yeah.
That's my dog right now, Casper. You want another one?
Well,
I'm
people
kidding.
keep asking me that. There's one good friend of mine, the person I stayed with initially after the fire. They've always had dogs. She said, "Oh, well, my daughter's getting a dog, and it's got a sister, but I'm waiting until after I recover, and then I will get another one, and probably a smaller one. This Lucy was a lab, probably gonna get a tinier dog."
It's so crazy that he lived through the fires.
Yeah, no kidding.
Can we do a little flashback real quick? I've played this video 27 times on my stream, but I have to watch it again.
Well,
Have
Darren,
you watched
I have to stop all of you because I have to go home.
No, you don't.
I do. I really do. I'm an hour over the time when I said I was gonna.
Geek, I just texted your wife and told her that you had to stay because KB bumped his head. You're good.
Oh, hey, Rob. I didn't even realize you were in the chat.
What's up, Casper? It's good to hear from you, buddy.
You could just stay here all night.
I returned the car to the airport. They're expecting it.
But do you?
I do.
I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
I don't. I would love to stay. But if I'd taken an Uber here, I probably would be staying. But I got to return that car to the airport.
You didn't fly over?
I flew to the airport and borrowed a car that I have to return.
Why are you even here right now?
Okay.
You really need to
Already over on 57 wins.
You need to get your wife to get her pilot's license, and then you can do something like this and actually parachute out into his house.
My wife can't manage to stay awake in the airplane. She's asleep before we're like 1,000 feet away from the airport.
Sounds like your wedding night.
I'm not commenting on that. I'm not commenting.
Wow.
Sorry, low hanging fruit.
Counting pros. J.J. Abrams.
What? Counting Pros, J.J. Abrams. What do these things have in common?
It was a very weird thing.
KB, you need to let him go. Give the man a hug. He was nice enough to bring you treats today and fly all the way over here. Wasn't cheap. I guarantee you that flight wasn't cheap. Give the man some love before he goes.
No, we don't like him very much. But how do I get this over here?
Okay, so here's what we do. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go grab the URL from here.
I love Geek
And
right
then
now.
we're gonna come in here.
I'm happy to hear that Mark sounds way more sober than you do, Derek.
Oh. I don't just sound way more sober.
Turns out he is actually more sober.
Where's the share
Go
activity?
figure.
Wait a minute. Okay, there should be. Come on.
Oh, so Mark, you might be interested in this. You know, one of the casualties of the fire was the nice PC you personally built for me.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I mean,
it was due for an upgrade anyway.
Honestly, I was kind of hoping that it would have been a casualty because that would have been terrible.
Wait, Casper, did all my books burn?
What?
Did all my
all
books
your books?
burn?
Yeah, all your books went out too.
Oh no!
All your, in fact, they were probably a contributing factor.
Well, I can't be held responsible for this.
Okay.
But Mark, so what I just bought in the last couple days was when I evacuated and knew that everything was a total loss. The first thing I did was I had to have a computer, so I went and bought a laptop. But I wanted to get a desktop replacement for more of a more permanent one. And what I did was something that I hadn't thought of before, but these new mini desktops. I've got a 5-inch by 5-inch by 2-inch high box here with an AMD motherboard and an AMD graphics card with 8 gigabytes of RAM and graphics, and it's got 32 gigs of RAM, PC, and terabyte SSD inside it. It's great, and it was like $450.
Wow.
Nice.
So you didn't want me to build you another one, was what you're saying?
Not unless this one takes a dump. But
I was kidding.
And I think you told me before that you kind of wanted to get out of that business anyway, and I don't blame you.
Yeah. No, KB's.
I mean, not that it was a business, but I mean, he did it.
KB's at the point where he's like, I need a new computer.
You like to do that kind of stuff.
That's true. That is true.
Okay, I gotta go, man. I really gotta go.
All right.
Hey, wait. We need a picture. How do we do a picture?
You've done like 6.
Oh,
brother, it was so good to see you. Thanks for letting me come.
I appreciate you, brother.
Well, thanks for not kicking me out immediately when you couldn't
Look at all these snacks I have.
Yes.
Yeah, you could have not answered the door, just like fake like you weren't there.
No. I coordinated with his wife. She let me in.
He crashed my whole situation.
He was screaming, and I just walked right in his room. I'm glad he wasn't doing anything inappropriate.
Well,
I'm glad he had pants on.
But not that inappropriate.
Nothing we haven't seen on stream before.
All right, we're gonna walk Eco. I'll be right back.
All right, well, I'm gonna sign off too, guys.
Nice talking to you, Casper. Best of luck with the surgery and everything. Get well soon, my friends.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, that was Casper and Geek and Killingbird. So now I am controlling KB's stream. So what should we do? How should we torture Killingbird on his own stream while he's gone? I think everybody should spam the chat "Dolphins suck" when he comes back. Just infinite amounts of "Dolphins suck." Just as fast as you guys can copy and paste. Control C and Control V, spam that thing in there for like the next 5 minutes. Just wall of text. Of course, I don't even know if his stream could hear me. Oh yeah, they can hear me. This is what KB gets for leaving me on his stream. Oh, we're about to be all in, chat. We're on the bubble of the Run Good event, which we've already bubbled 2 of these, and now we have 10s, like 30 from the money. So hopefully we can finally win the key flip and not bubble. Nah, everybody folded. I ended up ordering Mexican for dinner. I took Geek's advice and ordered from a place I've never had before, so pray for me because food poisoning is not fun. I wonder how much longer KB will make it on stream today. It's been a big day for him. Big day.
Dude, it is so weird.
So weird.
It is so weird.
So weird.
Dude, you have to admit, PokerPastor, you have to admit, it's so weird that I was streaming today. I stream every Sunday for like 20 weeks straight. And today, One Dog Geek showed up in my house.
It's not as weird to me because I've seen him on your stream. I've seen him on your stream like 6 or 7 times. So it's not as weird for me as it is for you.
Well, it like I was sitting here playing poker, and then all of a sudden Geek was like, "Hey, I'm in your," and then he threw these at me. By the way, fuck you, PokerPastor. He threw these at me. He's like, "Oh, you touched them," and I'm like, "You fucking son of a bitch."
Oh, that's
so
funny.
Good, by the way, I would eat them.
So have one. Do you know how many of those you have to eat to gain 1 pound? You could eat the entire box and not gain 1 pound.
No, but I'm doing a little. My wife and I are going to the Outer Banks this weekend, and I'm gonna eat the ass end out of some rice and some fish.
Oh, nice. That'll be a good time.
God damn it, though. This is such bullshit. I could have just locked my office door and not have been taken advantage of, but no, I was not.
Well, why did you take the bet? I mean, you know how this works. You know, I always have something.
The whole time I was like, well, how could I possibly lose this bet? There's no.
You can't lose. No way you can lose.
It was a free roll.
Absolutely.
And then all of a sudden, I looked over to my left, and One Dog Geek was here. And I was like, well, fuck my life. I have now.
The man, the myth, and the legends.
He is a good human being.
Very good.
But yeah, so we're about to go on a little adventure. So, oh God, wait, I think I have a link for this. So my wife and I are about to go on a very epic adventure. We are going to go travel the world in a minivan.
Okay. Now, when you say travel the world in a minivan, do you mean the United States? Because you can't take a minivan overseas.
Yeah, just the United States.
Travel the country. Okay.
Which is kind of sad. Like, I don't really want to hang out in the United States. But yeah, that's probably our move. But we created a whole YouTube for this.
Very cool. So is that the end of the stream?
No.
Or you?
No, we're gonna keep streaming.
From the minivan.
Yeah, we're gonna keep streaming from the minivan.
Okay.
Yeah, like we're gonna have some fun, you know.
So where are you guys gonna go first? What's the plan as far as travel? And are you selling the house or keeping the house and just traveling in the minivan?
Dude, like we have spent so much time debating about this. I think we're gonna sell the house, but it is possible that we also rent the house. It's hard to say.
You should. I was gonna say, do what my parents did. Have one of the kids rent the house, and watch it for you. You give them a little discount on rent.
I don't want to be a. What's it called? A person who rents a house.
A house renter.
What is it called?
I don't
will
know.
say it in chat. Somebody who rents their house to somebody.
A landlord.
Thank you. I don't really want to be a landlord. Oh my god, he brought me Starburst and he brought me so much stuff.
I told you wouldn't make it till midnight.
Oh no chance. By the way, you do win the bet. How do I pay out this bet?
I'm not gonna hold you to that, bro. This was all for the contents. This was all for the contents. Then give him out in your stream. Give him out in your stream. Let's do like the last 4 people in beer pong left get those subscriptions.
Oh shit. But I have to give at least 3 subscriptions to your.
But then they won't buy my course.
Oh well.
There's literally a video section in my course on how to troll KB.
It's actually crazy that Geek's gonna get in a plane and fly back right now. That's wild. All right. Hey, let's do this. You know what? I have to do this. All right. PokerPastor, are you cool with this? I'm gonna give away I'm gonna give away 3 subscriptions to your stream or to your thing.
Okay.
And just let me know how much I owe you.
Okay. Well, why would you owe me? You don't have a way to. Do you have a way to give people access on the back end? Like if they have an email address?
Oh.
I can just get the email addresses of the 3 winners and like email it to you, and then you can just set them up with.
My back end?
No, God, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Somebody clip that. No, you don't have to give me access to your. I mean, unless it like saves you time. I mean, I know you trust me, but.
All right, let's give. How do we do? I'm not sure how we do this.
We can do the giveaway at another time too, because like right now I have. There's like 2 people watching my stream, so it's not even worth running a giveaway right now.
All right, let's do a 3 giveaway. I'll pay for it. We'll do that.
But there's not 3 people in my stream, so it doesn't make any sense to do it now. We can do it. We can do it another time. We'll do it another time.
We'll do it another day.
I'll pick you maybe like on a Tuesday night when you're streaming.
But I'll pay for it.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for being a good sport. It's not easy to blindly let somebody come in your Discord and pose a prop bet to you, and
dude, you fucked me up.
You didn't lose your shit. It's a little unfair. If you were on your A game, KB, and you had your marketing hat on, you would have plenty of ways to get me back. But it's not worth your time. Your hourly is worth more than mine.
I feel like my wife fucked with me because she was clearly in on this. She was.
Big time.
Yeah, and I'm not happy about that. I have to tell her that she's fucked.
I mean, she even told me and Geek what was in your sock drawer. So like,
what a son of a bitch! I might have to divorce her.
No.
30th anniversary. I might have to divorce her today.
Let's be honest. People like you are not getting married twice, bro. No offense. I mean, people like me too.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Where's my?
I know there's those weird stories of people that have like won the lottery twice, but You know how EV works.
She's a horrible human being. Why did she do that to me?
Because she loves you. She knows you'd want to see Geek. Why wouldn't you want to see Geek?
By the way, I haven't seen her since this whole thing went down. She left the house. She was like, oh, Geek's here. I'm leaving the house. I'm not going to say hi to my husband ever again.
I'll take the over on that.
We'll probably hang out again.
You're going to be living in a minivan together. I'd hope so.
Dude, you got to see the van. Have you seen the van?
Does it look like Scooby-Doo? Is it like the Mystery Machine?
Dude, the van is so sexy. I'm not.
So what's in the van? Like, do you guys have like a bed and stuff, or is it just like literally just like a van?
There was literally nothing in the van. It's the most empty van of all time.
So where are you? Are you guys staying in like hotels and whatnot when you travel?
We're gonna drive from place to place, and we're just
Yeah.
gonna live in Airbnbs.
Oh, cool. I like it. So what are your top 3 destinations?
I want to go to somewhere in Montana or Wyoming. Doesn't really matter where.
So my wife is from Wyoming, can give you amazing recommendations on both states if you want them.
Does she? How does she feel about hanging out with a dude and a girl in the streets?
Why, you want a tour guide?
I would like a tour guide.
When are you guys leaving?
We were gonna leave next month, but then we were like, this is a dumb idea. So now we're leaving in April of 2026.
I mean, there's a non-zero chance we could meet you out there for a week.
So we gotta do it.
That could be a thing. I am not. So this is the first year I'm skipping in like 5 or 6 years. And the reason is that like last year I went out there, and aside from like watching somebody die at the WSOP, which is a whole nother story, I played mostly online and absolutely crushed online because everybody was grinding live. And so like it was kind of silly. Like I went out there and played 3 live tournaments in the 4.5 weeks I was out there, and played like online like 12 hours a day, and had one of my most like successful online months in the last 10 years. So especially with like some of the internationals not traveling and some of the recs not traveling, like I think the fields are going to be a little bit tougher. So I'm going to stay home and just grind online, build a bunch of roll, and then hit the live streets in the fall. I do have a flight credit, so I could always change my mind, but as of now, I'm planning on staying back. You?
I think that's smart. I actually think that's smart. Like this year is so weird because Bitcoin was like way down for a long time, and now it's way up. So, but I think it's like too short of a time to be really like worth something. But yeah, my whole thing is I don't really like live poker that much anymore.
Yeah.
But so, you know, I would say this to anybody who wants to go play the World Series of Poker. Like if you've been waiting your whole life to do this, fucking go do it.
100%. I've been saying the same thing. Yep.
Yeah. But if you're just like if you're on like on the cusp, you're like, I don't really know if I want to go. I'm not sure if I should go. Fucking don't go. It's not. It's really not that important. You know what I mean?
I totally agree. I think that's the key. And you know, like I don't think it's any of this is going anywhere. You know, like it'll be there next year. It'll be there the year after. Oh crap! We're all in on the bubble, KB, of the Run Good event. Here we go. Ace Jack, blind versus blind.
Good luck, brother.
We get snapped by Jack 3, and he flops trip 3s, just like that.
Jack, Jesus.
And he hit rivers quads. That's amazing. Well, I hate that site.
He had a really good hand.
Yeah, I hate that site. Anyways, yeah, I think you know, people that want to have the dream of going out there should play. But I think for me, I think I'll build my bankroll more. And then when everybody's torched their bankrolls this summer and they're all broke, I'll go take advantage of the circuits and whatnot in the fall when everybody's too poor to travel and rake up then. So
Yeah.
plus, if you're not going to be there, what the hell's the point in going? I mean, let's be honest.
Exactly. No.
And, you know, it's not like, I mean, Carlos is smitten. So good luck. Good luck in seeing him.
Fucking love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I mean, if you need to talk to somebody about how to live out of a van, I think he can assist.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to do my best.
So yeah, Wyoming and Montana, great places. There's actually some poker up there. I'm guessing you're probably not going to play too much poker on your trip, but there's actually some tours that go through those two states. If you're going to go that far, you might as well go to like Washington and check that out. What are some other good places? How much have you been out on the west part of the country?
I mean, I lived in LA for 9 years or whatever, but other than that, not really a lot.
So like if you can make the drive from Colorado to Vegas, like go from Denver to Vegas, it is one of the most underrated, gorgeous drives you'll ever go on. Like Utah, North Utah and Western Colorado is ridiculously beautiful. I would like, even if you literally didn't stay in Vegas, like if you just passed through Vegas, that drive is like a must at some point on your trip.
Yeah, I could definitely do that. I just want
Like,
to
I mean,
experience the life, you know?
It's literally like 8 hours of just gorgeous mesas and like painted rock. And I mean, it is just breathtakingly beautiful for hours and hours and hours. Very scenic, and you can drive really fast. I think the speed limit's like 75 and 80 in places, so you can really I don't know how fast your minivan goes, but
we'll do our best.
You can put the pedal to the metal. But yeah, that's always like my favorite drive. I'm always torn. Like when I've driven to Vegas, I've been torn because I love that drive, but if I take that way home, once I get past Denver, I have to drive through like 8 hours of flatland between Colorado, Kansas, and Missouri. And that's like literally the worst drive in the country. So I go from like the most beautiful drive to like absolute hell on the way home, and it just takes forever. So, but yeah, going out there would be gorgeous. I think Boulder is a very eclectic town. They've got a really hip music scene. You would love that. Boulder would be a good place to visit. If you haven't been to Minneapolis, it's a very eclectic town. Lots to do out there. Another very hip music scene. You've probably been to Minneapolis, though, but at least when you were on tour, I'm assuming.
I actually went to Minneapolis, but in the weirdest way possible. I went to meetings at Target and Walmart and some other Best Buy.
Okay. Like marketing meetings?
Yeah, we had marketing meetings in those towns.
Gotcha. Isn't one of them headquartered there?
I think they're all like, let's see, Target. Yes, definitely in Minneapolis. Walmart, pretty sure. Kmart, probably. Oh, maybe not anymore. That was like.
I was gonna say, I think they're out of business.
Yeah.
Are you taking any dogs with you on this trip?
Just my little dog Spot.
Nice.
Yeah, he's our last remaining dog. I hope he survives. Yeah.
Epic
He's living
road
his
trip
best
then.
life. He's such a good dog. Yeah. So Spot,
Hey, shout out to real quick. Shout out to everybody coming over from Green Eyed Envy stream. Thank you so much for the raid. Super appreciated. Hope you crushed.
Shout out to Green Eyed.
She's such a legend. She's so sweet. Such a wonderful human being. I'm talking to the legend KB here.
I'm just showing
Who-
off my that I am actually in an airplane here. That's my airplane. I can't hear anything you guys are saying because there's another airplane over there that just started up. But
What a legend.
Right now.
see you guys.
Safe trip. Unbelievable. Hey, KB, talk to my stream for like 60 seconds. I gotta go grab my food.
Hey, PokerPastor stream. You guys are all fucking legends of the game. I'm super thankful for the fact that I get to hang out with PokerPastor, you know, after all these times, after all these days. Long time ago, me and PokerPastor, we went to the Outer Banks and we grinded, we played poker. But no, it's super awesome that you guys, you know, appreciate the thing that's happening here. You know what I'm saying? That's all I have to say about that. Oh, all right, let's win, please. I mean, don't. Oh, I think we won. All right, we won. But no, it means a lot to me, you guys. Thank you so much. I know it means a lot to PokerPastor as well. You guys are fucking awesome. That's all I have to say about that.
Well done, sir. That was good. That was very good.
Hey, thank you.
It would be fun for my wife to meet one of my normal friends.
Well, she doesn't want to meet me then, because that would be an absolute disaster.
I don't think you'd be a disaster, buddy.
It's kind of crazy though that, like, I think about this whole like poker Twitch run, and I'm like, God, like it's weird because like we did this whole like stream in the Outer Banks stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and that was so long ago. Like this was like 10,000 followers ago or whatever. Like that's kind of wild.
We all watched the first 16 seed lose to a 1 seed. And now it happens like every year.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy though.
Yeah, it is. I have so many fond memories. The 16 beating the 1, having to eat all the broccoli, Geek falling asleep on the couch, like with his laptop on his chest, and like the lights in your parents' living room were just like it looked like a cop was in there because his monitor was just moving with every time he like breathed in. And so and then Drew curled up like on the love seat, you know, in a tiny little ball, basically.
Yeah, that was a whole different world.
It was.
But like the way that Twitch poker has changed since then is wild.
I'm so out of the loop on it.
Well, yeah, but God, it's just so weird.
I can't wait to see how you stream from the road.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out because I have to take my whole stream setup out there. I don't know. It's gonna be fun. I think. I hope.
I know a guy that can help you with that.
Oh, please.
He just got in an airplane.
No. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah, because my so he set this whole stream up like 10 years ago,
Right?
Or 5 years ago, or whatever. But I do need help.
One thing we got to do is we got to get him to upgrade you to Touch Portal.
Dude, my stream is a mess. It is an absolute mess.
Touch Portal will turn like an iPad into a Stream Deck, but you can program the buttons to do a whole bunch of things at once. So like we could like set it up so that all your muting and unmuting was automatically done.
Yeah. Send that my way, please. Please send that my way.
So what about Lone Rider? Are you retiring?
Well, Lone Rider is weird. So on the spirit side, we have been pretty fucked by tariffs.
Oh no.
So like we were running on very thin margins for the whole time, obviously. So yeah, it's pretty fucked.
That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, but like when you start a business, you accept the fact that like some weird shit could happen, and weird shit happened. So
Sure, but this is something you love doing. Like it was a passion project, I think, as much as it was a business.
100%. Yeah, but it's probably good game, I think.
That's too bad.
But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Like I knew.
Do
Like,
you have
I
bottles
was
like
gonna
at your
be-
house that are going to be worth a lot now? Like, you know, like there's some old bottles of the Lone Rider eggnog that'll start going on eBay for thousands of dollars. Yeah.
This is a bottle.
How much of that stuff ages and makes it better?
It doesn't. Oh shit! Once it gets in the bottle, it doesn't matter. As much as I was like, oh, this is so good, it's in the bottle. Once it's in the bottle, it doesn't matter.
Like I would imagine eggnog probably doesn't keep forever.
No, but it keeps longer than you would think it would. It keeps a long time.
Well, that sucks that it's GG's. I guess that frees you up though time wise, right? Like, do you have any other commitments right now?
Not really. Yeah, we'll probably hit the road. Oh shit! I created a. This is actually great. I created a YouTube channel.
So this is the real reason you've been experimenting on shorts and stuff.
Pretty much, yeah.
I crack up every time I see your shorts because I'm like, yep, I know which video he learned that from. Like I see so many things. But
dude, the number of times I've messaged you and said like, yo, bro, this is the new thing. And you're like, yeah, sure is. And then we're like, well, it's fine. We'll just hang out.
But I really think this, KB, because I've thought about this. I've thought about this long and hard. All the stuff we've been doing, I think if you took to a different industry, would do 5 to 10 times better. Like, I think you'll have so much more success doing what you're doing now, in a different topic with a different target audience, that it's going to pay dividends, all the stuff you're learning.
Yeah.
Like your channel will probably blow up doing what you're doing now, but doing it in a different industry.
Yeah, I have to figure that out because I feel like my best videos are the videos I do on TikTok.
Well,
like if I do a video on Instagram, it's like, oh, you get 200 views, but then I do a video on TikTok and it gets like 500 views. Like
they're very different now. Like the key to TikTok is just being authentic and organic. My next batch of videos on TikTok are just going to be me talking. No fancy editing. No like perfect lighting. It's just going to be me being blunt and honest because that's what works over there. Whereas Instagram prefers the really fancy polished stuff. But you could just post pictures on Instagram of your travels. Like you don't need to put videos on there.
Right.
And post pictures of your stories and little short clips of your stories. You know, hey, we just crossed the border and I'm still mad at my wife for letting Geek in the house. Stuff like that.
Yeah, why did she let Geek in my house?
You know why. You know why. The real question is, how did he have her phone number? I don't have Leanne's phone number. That's what I want to
I'm kind of worried about this.
know. I wouldn't even know how to get your wife's phone number. But he got it somehow. But yeah, you're going to kill it, dude. And obviously, like, shoot me your links to all your stuff. You know, I'll help promote it.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
I'll get it out there. There's so many things you can do with travel, man. Like,
yeah, it does feel like
food
a wide
stuff.
open road.
Oh my God. I mean, there's so many things. You could do like your favorite craft beer in every state.
Yeah, that's what my wife keeps telling me. Like, can we just do like a oh, I'm at this brewery or that brewery.
Mm-hmm. It'd be cool to have a list of your top 50 craft beers, one from each state. That would be sick.
Yeah.
Capture some of the story behind it.
I'm excited because we're going up to Minnesota in 2 months, and we're going to this like big craft brewery thing. It's gonna be fucking badass.
Wait, well, you're going there for your trip, or you're just going there on the side?
We're going there for our trip.
I thought you guys weren't leaving until next year.
Well, we have a little side trip happening.
So when are you going to be up there?
June. July.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'm going to be up there the first weekend in August, so we're going to just miss each other.
Really?
Yeah, Rec Poker's running their Rec Poker weekend up at Running Aces.
Oh, nice.
So I'll be up there for a couple days.
Dude, that could be fun.
It's a good time. It's a little casino in the middle of some random town north of Minneapolis. What I love about it is it started as a casino in one wing of the building and then hotel in the other. And then they decided to add a poker room, and they added the poker room like right next to the hotel. So like you go through the doors of the hotel lobby, you're in the card room. Yeah. So it's like literally like a 30-second walk from the card room to your hotel room. That's the dream right there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, so what you're going up to? Are you going up to Minneapolis, or what part of Minnesota are you going to?
We're going to Duluth, Minnesota.
Oh, you're going way up there.
Oh yeah. In July.
So you'll be going through Chicago probably.
Yeah, probably, but we might try to run our way around that.
Well, if you decide to go the scenic route, let me know, because I'm only a couple hours south of Chicago.
Nice. So
how are the Bears
going to do? How are the Bears going to do this year?
They finally have a real coach.
That's a fair point.
So I think that helps a ton. I know they're still trying to bolster the team and build the team up as far as like, I know they're like potentially getting an edge rusher. They'd like to get one more wide receiver. So I don't know if they turn it around this year, but I think they take another step that direction. And I think if they can, just keep moving in that direction, they're going to get there. I mean, the Vikings are washed.
Oh, so washed.
I think the Packers ceiling's capped. And then it just comes down to like what the Lions do. What about the Dolphins? What are they realistically going to do? I mean, I appreciate your honesty about lighting money on fire betting the Dolphins at 81. But
I have lit a bunch of money on fire. I think, God, it's such a tough year because we have to figure out what's happening with Jalen Ramsey and stuff. But I think if we win 9 games this year, it seems good.
did Reek go? Is Reek gone?
No, Reek's good. He's
good.
Yeah, it's all been settled. Reek's good. He's hanging out. I mean, the whole thing is like Tua is so good. Like it's ridiculous how good Tua is. Like the guy just throws.
If he can stay healthy.
Yeah, if he does not get his brain rattled, he's an absolute goat. So yeah.
Do you think teams are intentionally trying to get him knocked out of the game?
I don't think so. I think it's too early for that. They're not really doing that thing. But yeah.
It'll be interesting to see. I do like your coach.
Dude, the coach is the goat. He's the absolute goat. He's like, fuck you. I don't care about you. What a legend.
He seems like a player's coach.
But how do I do this? Exclamation mark.
You trying to do a giveaway?
No, I was trying to give a shout out to you.
Bro, you give me like 500 shout outs. Your stream's like, my God, stop.
Exclamation mark.
I don't even know how much streaming I'm going to do in the next year.
Shout out.
Like, this is part of my frustration, KB, because like content in poker just isn't as effective of a marketing tool as it is in other industries.
No, I mean, how many times have we talked about this? Like, I think the goal is just creating content like way outside of the whole like poker thing.
Yeah. You have to target people not in poker.
My biggest TikTok stream or my biggest TikTok video is somebody. I was like, oh, this is Phil Humuth talking about whatever. So it's my biggest TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just hard to do in a way that's effective.
I actually think this is the best way to think about it. If anything is ever if you're ever like, oh, this is going well, like it's so easy to do this, then stop doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you're all of a sudden like, oh, this is going so well, oh, I love this for my stream. Well, just stop doing that because it's not gonna work.
Right. Yep.
Dude, wait, should we call Geek right now?
He's on his plane. He can't answer his phone, buddy.
Oh, he could. I mean, he could.
And he won't have signal.
Hey Siri, call One Dog Geek.
Oh, you're hilarious.
Oh. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we tried.
He's way up in the sky, buddy. Not way up in the sky, but he's up in the sky.
Dude, it's so crazy. Like when I think about the fact that One Dog Geek showed up in my bedroom today, that was wild.
The crazy part is that he decided to do it like on the fly.
No. The real crazy part is that you trolled me for like 5 hours.
It's just sleight of hand, buddy. I got you all worried about a DoorDash delivery at 6 p.m. Eastern, and then
I don't like this. This is uncalled for.
you don't like it. You love it.
I mean, I kind of love it, but I'm just.
It reminds you of your tour days. You guys know back when you toured, you guys were playing pranks on each other, leaving funny things in each other's dressing rooms, and ordering fake escorts and all that stuff.
Wait, what are you saying?
What? No, you know, like pretending, like you get somebody to pretend that they are just to freak somebody out. The greatest prank I ever put, KB, jelloing somebody's toilet.
You actually stone cold jello it?
Turned it into jello.
I respect that.
You can't lose, buddy. You turn somebody's toilet into jello. I mean, whatever ends up happening the next morning, it's bad for them. There's no good outcomes.
All right, we win. We have 5-5.
Are you still playing?
Oh yeah, I'm still playing.
I'm jealous that you get your Friday streams or your Sunday streams done in time to go to bed at 8 o'clock.
I mean, I do start very early for the record.
It's very impressive. I don't have that ability.
I give all respect to my wife. She is so cool.
Oh, she's on your good side again?
No, she hates me. For the record.
She doesn't hate you.
No, that's not true. That is
You don't
not
spend 30 years with somebody you hate. 29 maybe, but
oh. She's such a legend.
well, I'm excited for your trip. What are you going to do for video editing? You going to do it yourself? You going to learn how to do it?
God, we've been talking a lot about this. I'm not sure. Because I was like, do we really want to do this? Like, would you really want to do a whole thing? I don't know. It seems like that'll work. But we'll probably just go out there and stream. Yeah.
Yeah. How many tables you got left?
Are you playing right now?
Yeah, I've got 4 tables. I'm going to play out this 99 and then I'm going to... Well, I usually do 6 to 12, but it's a little hard to play that many when I've got such an entertainment here.
You're killing it. I got a pee so bad.
Go pee.
Wait, we're winning $44.12. That seems good.
You're going to have a more profitable day than me, KB, and you're not going to remember a single hand you play today.
Hey, profits a joke.
So what's your next business going to be? Us entrepreneurs, man, we never give up. We just keep starting businesses like idiots. So I know you're going to do something.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start a whole YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
It's called, what is it called? It's gonna be good actually if you guys want to follow. How do I do this? So we spent much time figuring out what our name was going to be.
Yep,
And
that's
our name
important.
Our name is. Well, I can't really figure out what her name is.
I'll get it from you later, buddy. I'm sure it's
It is a good
amazing.
name. Two for no.
2 girls, 1 minivan.
No, how dare you? Two for. I can't remember. Two for. Oh, I remember.
I can hit you up for tomorrow for it. I'll put a reminder in my phone to text you and ask for the channel name.
No, I remember what it is now. I remember what it is now.
So he says.
2.
Did we got that part?
Sorry. 2
Yep.
for. 2
Mm-hmm.
for the
Okay.
road.
What? Are you still there, KB? Did you pass out?
Oh, we are here. We are here.
How many tables you got left, buddy?
We have. Oh, whoa! Where's $116? That's good. I think that's good.
All right, it is break time. I will be right back. Number one, if you want to get to a level where you are making money in poker, you have to learn ranges. Now, before anybody panics, I understand that learning ranges is not fun, but chances are you've also probably been going about learning ranges wrong. People think that the way to learn poker ranges is to try and memorize every single spot at the table at every single stack depth versus every single position. But there's a next level way that you can think about and learn ranges. If you can learn the extremes for a given situation, for example, let's say you're trying to learn opening ranges. If you learn what the early position opening range looks like and what the button opening range looks like, now you have both ends and you can kind of intuitively adapt to how far you should open between early position and late position based on what position you're in. And by learning to adapt, you're going to have a one-up on a lot of your competition, because when you get into situations where your opponents don't do what they're supposed to, and spoiler alert, that happens a lot, you will have practice and experience adapting, whereas the memorization crowd will just go, I've never seen a chart for this, I don't know what to do.
You're bluffing. I raise. Oh my gosh. Sue needs her glasses fixed because she thinks I look good. 84, Chicago Bears. Oh my God. No! Yeah, let's go! Wow! Stay low! Just can't get there. 4-ball corner pocket. It's too easy sometimes. Job, Bears. The sweat SS assassinine. Gosh. I need medical help.
What does this rattlesnake series mean to you?
This Rattlesnake series is my WSOP. I'm not going to Vegas this summer. I've made that decision. I have peace about that decision. And so this 3-week series is kind of my opportunity to go out and lay it all out there, play the best poker I can play, and see what I can do. I haven't really put in a full series on Global before. I've played parts of them before for sure, but this is the first time I'm really committing to playing all the events. So I'm excited to see, can I win a trophy? Can I maybe win 2 trophies? Can I even make some final tables, right? Like, there's 100 events. Obviously, anything can happen over a 100 event stretch, but I'm eager to get out there and flex my muscles, show some of the new skills and tactics I've been using, and get a measure of what they do against the competition. Backdoor equity is essentially hands that has equity that can be hit if we go runner, runner. Now for this, we're going to focus primarily on what we call backdoor flush draws and backdoor straight draws. The reason we focus on these 2 draws and not, for example, going runner, runner for a full house is the frequency with which how often they happen. With backdoor flush draws and straight draws, you're going to have more outs you can hit on the turn that open up the opportunity to hit your draw on the river. And that allows us to stay in the hand till the turn more frequently, which forces our opponent to be aggressive over multiple streets. So let's start with how we identify backdoor flush draws. This is probably the easier of the 2. A regular flush draw is essentially when you have 2 hearts, diamonds, clubs, spades in your hand, and there are 2 hearts, clubs, diamonds, spades on the flop. With a backdoor flush draw, essentially we're looking for one of that suit. So if you had king, queen of hearts, and the flop was 8 of hearts, 3 of diamonds, 2 of clubs, we would essentially have a backdoor flush draw where if we got a heart on the turn and then we got a heart in the river, we would have a flush. Similarly, let's say you had ace of hearts, king of clubs, but the flop came 9 of hearts, 8 of hearts, 2 of diamonds. This would be a similar but slightly different situation where, again, if there was a heart on the turn and a heart on the river, you would have the nut flush. Is KB back? He is. How fast is the room spinning? Uh-oh. He may be donezo. Yeah, he looks donezo. I'm watching him on stream. He looks
Wait,
gone.
you be quiet. You be quiet. I'm good. I'm good. You son of a bitch.
You always start covering up your mouth when you get sick.
Look, this has been a thing for a long time.
Mm-hmm. The best puking rallier there is. I don't know how you do it. I would rather cut my finger off than throw up.
I mean, the thing is, like, throwing up feels so good. Like, it's like, oh, I'm pure now. I am a pure human being.
I can't stand it. I'm the biggest baby when I get sick.
I do respect that.
Hey, you know what I'm eating right now, Killing Bird? Mint chocolate chip. So good. I'm sure this is loaded with carbs.
I want the simple things. I just want like a
Hamburger, hot dog.
like a taco or something. That'd be so good.
Do you have Aldi's where you are?
We do have an Aldi's, but I think we only have one, like in our whole state.
Oh, wow. Don't you have a casino by you now?
We do have a casino. It's like an hour from us, but they don't have poker tournaments. They just have cash games. So I'm like, meh.
They opened one 40 minutes from my house and it doesn't have cash or tournaments.
Wow, they have nothing.
Nope.
It's kind of crazy that we are 52. Oh, we won? Oh, sorry. We have a 50. Wait, what is it? What is this tournament? We're winning $52. That seems good. What is this tournament? I don't even know. We are winning $52.04. I mean, that seems like a good amount of cents, you know?
I agree.
I mean, it does seem better than winning like some like SNOS coins or whatever.
Sweep coins.
Oh, sorry, sweep coins. Sweep coins. Yes. Nobody wants to win any sweep coins. Sweep coins are dumb. I'm not even sure what a sweep coin is. It just sounds like a weird thing. Wait, what are we doing here? We're 505K. Oh, 12 big blinds. All right. $52. We'll see how it goes.
Well,
Dude, PokerPastor. Where is One Dog Geek? Should we call him right now?
we can't.
I feel like we have to call him.
He's at 10,000 feet, bro.
Hey Siri, can we call Dog Geek, please?
There is no cell towers at that height.
Oh. Well,
Oh.
that's... Oh, we're calling. We're calling.
His phone won't even ring.
What a legend. What a legend he is.
I just bubbled my last big one with another 80-20.
Oh, sorry.